Today, I need to talk to you about the article the before a noun and how it is used in English. But rules are very boring. They are a necessary evil, but boring.
So frickin' boring.
And exceptions can also be confusing. So, let's use some humor to learn English today, shall we?
That's fun.
Hi, I am Miss Carolina from the English With Us channel, and you are watching Iwa. By the end of this video, you will have a simple chart with 9 examples of when to use the, 6 examples of when not to use the, 3 examples of when it can be optional, and the key to pronounce it correctly, the or the. That is the question. And you will have fun watching some comic scenarios to illustrate some of these examples, because Iwa and myself prefer to find the funny side of learning English.
That's the way we all became the Marvel Bunch.
Let's start with 9 examples of when to use the. Number 1, specific before general. Check out how using the article the as something specific incorrectly can lead to some funny situations. Do you have the ball? What ball? I don't know, the ball to play? The tennis ball, the soccer ball, the orange ball. Do you have the ball or not? Well, I have a ball, but I don't know if it's the ball. A ball is a ball. Yes, but you asked for the ball, not a ball. Is this the ball? Is it a ball? Yes, it's a ball. Then it's the ball. Let's play. Catch. As you saw with this sketch, we use the for specific objects or groups or nouns that we have mentioned before. The absence of the or the use of the indefinite article a or an usually implies a more general or abstract meaning. Do you have a ball would be the correct way to ask someone for a ball, because any ball will do, unless there is a specific ball that you want, in which case you would ask, do you have the soccer ball that we always play with? Wait, before we move on to the next examples of when to use the, how about the pronunciation?
Yeah.
Well, it varies based on the sound that follows it. When the is followed by a consonant sound, it is pronounced with a schwa sound, like the. Phonetically, we write it like this: the book, the car, the table.
The book.
When the is followed by a vowel sound, it is pronounced with a long E sound, like the. Phonetically, we write it like this: the apple, the eggs, the umbrella.
The egg.
We also pronounce it with a long E, even when it is followed by a consonant sound, but we want to emphasize something. Have you seen the new car I bought? The car? No, I haven't seen it yet. Look! Ta-da! That's the new car? What a piece of... In this dialogue, Miss Carolina uses the long E sound when pronouncing the before the word car, to emphasize that she's specifically referring to the car her friend just mentioned. The car? She might have used a shorter pronunciation of the if her friend had not just mentioned the car, or if she was not particularly interested in seeing it. The long E pronunciation in this case serves to draw attention to the following noun and convey a sense of emphasis and importance. Have you seen the new car I bought? The car? Let's now continue with the examples of when to use the. Number 2, with superlative adjectives and ordinal numbers. The best, the smallest, the most delicious, the first, the second, the 234th. Here's a fun dialogue for this example. I was the first one to finish my homework. I am the best in my class. Yes, you are the best. Brown noser. Brown noser, a student who tries to gain favor or better grades by excessively flattering the teacher. Number 3. With countries that are plural or have the words Republica, kingdom, or state in them, like the Dominican Republic, the United Kingdom, the Arab Emirates, the United States of America. Number 4. With public places, the park, the public library, the museum, the street, the beach.
To the park?
Number 5. Compass directions. Watch out for this one, it's tricky. Compass directions are written with capital letters when they designate definite regions. The north, the south, the east, the west. But not in capital letters when they indicate direction or general location. Confusing?
Confusing.
Here are some sentences for you to understand it better. They went east. Somewhere east generally, so not specific, no capital E and no article the. Look to the north and you will see the lake. Look specifically to that direction, the north. No capital N, but yes to the article the. The north is cooler than the south. Now those are definite regions we are talking about, so yes to the capital and yes to the article.
Go to the north. Here.
Number 6. All things in a specific group with singular countable nouns. For this example, let's look at another fun scenario, product of a misunderstanding when you don't use the correctly. Did you know that snake is dangerous? With a name like that, I'm sure snake is dangerous. What's the name got to do with it? If people call you snake, it probably implies that you are dangerous because the snake can be a dangerous animal. That's what I said. No, you said snake is dangerous, not the snake. As if you are referring to all snakes. If you don't say the, it sounds like you are talking about somebody called Snake. You should use the plural noun, snakes are dangerous. Come on, did you understand what I was saying, or were you trying to make an English lesson out of my mistake? The latter. What? Yes, an English lesson. I can't help it. It's my vocational blind spot. That's okay, we all make the mistake. This scenario illustrates how we could refer to all things in a group with a singular countable noun using the article the. The snake can represent all snakes. However, it is more common to use plural nouns to refer to a group without the. We will see this in the examples of when not to use the. Number 7. Oceans, seas, rivers, and canals. Always with the article the. The Pacific Ocean, the Welland Canal, the Nile River.
Where the champagne flows like the River Nile.
Number 8. Specific unique objects. Always with the article the. The Eiffel Tower, the Big Ben, the Grand Canyon. Number 9. The plural form or the name of a family to refer to all members of that family. The Simpsons, the Royal Tenenbaums, the Brady Bunch, the Marvel Bunch, the Marvel Bunch.
And this group was labeled the Avengers. That's the way we all became the Marvel Bunch. The Marvel Bunch.
That's the 9 examples of when to use the article the. But misunderstandings can also occur when we use the and we're not supposed to use the. Let's take a look now at 6 examples of when not to use the. Number 1. Languages and nationalities. Do you know the Italian? No, do we have a new student from Italy? No, we don't, but I just want to learn new languages. Good for you. So who's the Italian? Who? The Italian's name. Whose name? The Italian's name. The Italian is the Italian. That's his name? Whose name? The Italian's name. There's no Italian name. I just want to learn the Italian language. You can't use the for a language. You just say, I want to learn Italian. Grazie mille. Mamma mia. As you can see, for languages or nationalities, we don't use the. Number 2, plural nouns that represent a group, like we said before. Snakes are dangerous animals. Dogs are loyal animals. I love oranges. Italian is my favorite language. Number 3, everyday meals. Don't use the with breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Gonna have dinner at my house tonight?
Number 4, countries, continents, or states. That is, all the ones that are not plural or have kingdom, republica, or state in their name.
We've traveled to Australia.
Number 5, proper nouns, like Buckingham Palace. Although this is a unique building like the Eiffel Tower or the Big Ben, it starts with a proper last name, so no the before it. Also, people's names like Carolina, Kevin, or Olivia. Towns like Madrid, Santiago, Luxembourg, or Paris. Or brands like Nike, Lego, YouTube, or Louis Vuitton.
I could have my Gucci on. I go wear my Louis Vuitton.
Number 6, food or drink items that are uncountable. Coffee, water, sugar, tea, milk. You cannot count these items. You can count the containers that hold these items, like a bottle of milk or a spoonful of sugar. Just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Let's have some fun with this one, shall we? Would you like tea or coffee? I would like the coffee. No. You would like coffee or tea or some coffee or some tea. Are you the boss of me? No. I'm not the boss of you. Well, you cannot tell me what I want. I say what I want, and I want the coffee, not the tea. I'm just correcting your grammar. Well, the English grammar is very confusing. English grammar is very confusing. Yes, I am agree. Okay, so 1 cup of coffee for you then. With the sugar, please. For uncountable nouns, we say some coffee or a cup of coffee, but not the coffee. When you say the coffee, you are talking about a specific type of coffee, the coffee in Colombia. Or you are omitting the word cup. I want the coffee on the table. You really mean I want the cup of coffee on the table. There are instances when the use of the before a noun is optional, and it may not significantly change the meaning of the sentence. Let's look at 3 of them. 1. I went to school or I went to the school, although I prefer to say I went to school. 2. Can you pass me the salt or can you pass me salt? I prefer to say the salt. 3. He likes to play guitar or he likes to play the guitar. I would go either way with instruments, play guitar or play the guitar, play piano or play the piano. I hope this helped you. Remember to use Iwa's app to learn English in a fun way, and also watch my YouTube channel English with Us and check out my Instagram and TikTok for more fun sketches. I am Miss Carolina, the one and only. Cheers.